In today's video, I'm going to explain the Italian TV series Sotto copertura, La cattura di Zagaria, which focused on the last months in hiding of Michele Zagaria, an Italian camorrista and one of the bosses of the Casalesi clan in Naples. It was one of the most wanted lists of the Italian Ministry of Interior from 1995 to 2011 for association to organized crime, mafia, murder, extortion, and robbery. It was nicknamed Capastorta, which translates to twisted head, both referring to his severe neck pain and evil personality. The series opens with a brutal murder of a woman and her partner who seem to be running away with their newborn daughter. They're both killed without mercy, while he takes her crying baby in his arms, whispering, "Your uncle is here." Michele was recollecting the events while hiding in the back of his car. He's being transported to meet with the other bosses of the Casalesi clan. The best police force in the region was renowned in order to find a secret bunker, but it was not an easy task. Zagaria was constantly paranoid. He never succumbed to a sense of entrapment. However, her niece was coming home from Spain after many years apart, and he was willing to take the risk for her. That was the beginning of the end. Her name is Agatha. She does not know her origins, only what he had told her, that she lost both her parents at the end of the Camorra. Her uncle provided protection, living arrangement, and a secure position at a big corporation. He intended to make her his heir. She would be owning everything he owned. He wanted to start fresh, allowing her to take charge. But she did not know what future lied ahead of her. She thought she was coming on vacation. She had no plan to stay. One of Zacharias' most trusted men, Nicola, was assigned to protect and indulge in Agatha's wishes. An intense, dangerous, forbidden relationship starts growing between the two. Their affection for one another becomes palpable to all people involved. The police starts investigating on Agatha's relationship to Zaccaria, only to find out that in reality she's his daughter and that he had killed her mother and boyfriend who were trying to escape with his child. He never forgave anybody who betrayed him, even his own blood. Something nefarious is happening next door to Zacharias Corporation. A warehouse, part of Zacharias' establishment, has experienced issues with workers falling ill unexpectedly. A cancer diagnosis became very common among workers. Agatha becomes curious and decides to secretly obtain a few samples of the working materials on the work site. She's helped by a reluctant Nicola, fearing what Zaccaria might do if he finds out. Not long after, Zaccaria discovers this and makes sure the samples are immediately destroyed. He is in awe and questions Agatha's intentions by repeating to her that this is yours. All of this is yours, so why are you sneaking in? What are you hiding? He makes it clear that there is no going back and that she was supposed to be his greatest investment and future, but he cannot afford a traitor. The stakes are too high. The relationship between Nicola and Agatha continues in secret. Not even Zacharias' warning after witnessing them kissing in Agatha's kitchen could stop them. The attraction was strong. He tried to fight it, but in the end he cared too much. He continuously protected her from anyone who would hurt her. Little did he know that in the end he could not protect her from Zaccaria. In fact, the discovery of Agatha's betrayal led to Zacharias' ultimate sacrifice. He must kill the one he loved the most. He could not have attachments. In the end, he wanted Nicola to be like him. Nicola was an orphan and he had to be free from attachments. He asked Nicola to kill Agatha, knowing that he will not make her suffer. He is in awe, in a state of shock. He was like a father to him. He saved him and he gave him a better life. He would never do this to his own daughter, but he did. He knows that if he does not do this, both of them will die. The moment came in which Nicola makes the ultimate sacrifice. He kills Agatha, and for the first time you can discern Zacharias' tear eye. But what Zaccaria did not know is that Nicola never wanted to be without attachments. He never had a family. Zaccaria was his only family. Agatha became the love of his life. Zaccaria does not understand real love. He does not believe in love. He underestimated Nicola and his love for Agatha. Agatha is still alive. Nicola faked the whole scene, knowing that only like this Zaccaria would have completely trusted him. He would have never suspected what came next. Nicola surrenders Agatha to the police to protect her and hide her from her father. He is committing the ultimate sacrifice. He leaves her telling her that they came from two different worlds. He is going back. Otherwise he would suspect something and flee again. This is one of the hardest things Nicola had to do. Zaccaria does not suspect Nicola's betrayal. Nicola's farewell to Zaccaria is emotional and powerful. Zaccaria thinks he's coming back to him, but Nicola already knows what is coming. The police is coming to get Zaccaria. He betrayed the only father he ever knew. He runs away, disappearing around the corner. Zaccharias' arrest came and it was glorious. The whole bunker was falling apart. Zaccaria surrendered to avoid the collapse of the building. It was a good day. The last boss of the Calesi was found after 15 plus years in hiding. As he's taken inside the police car, Zaccaria says, In the end, the state won. The state always wins. The story ends with justice. We do not know what happened between Nicole and Agatha. In my fantasy, I like to think that they will meet again. In reality, a reunion of the two would have been too dangerous. The mafia does not forgive. It does not forget. But most importantly, it never dies.